As the baby chicks get bigger and I want to give them more brooder space, I open up a chicken tractor outside. I want to show you the exact day that I brought these guys out for the very first time, their first experience with grass, and quite frankly, it's just a fun chick video.
So let's start with the bird's eye view to show you exactly where and how I set up my brooder and why. So here's the top view of the farm. That's the brewery and tasting room down in the bottom left there. And then right in the middle of the screen are some gray squares that I'm going to highlight right now. And that's where our brooder is. And you can see the pathways. The more defined path on the right is our road that is easy to travel on with a car, the tractor, whatever. The wood chip pathways are on the left, going around our garden and into our hop yard. And I put the brooder where I did for one specific reason, is that we walk past that one spot all the time. Anytime we get baby chicks in, the first couple days, I mean, you're checking them every hour or two. As they get hardier, you don't have to check on them quite so often, but having them right in the middle of the farm allows me to walk by and either just peek my nose in and see if something's going on, or if I know that something's going on, or if it's time to check up on them, or I just want to fill up their water, I can walk by and get it done right away, and it's very convenient for me to do it. I also just happen to have that space in that shed there, so it really worked out. Then located in or near my brooder, I have an electrical source and a water source so that I can run the heat lamps to keep the birds warm, and also have a water source close by so I don't ever have to walk too far for refilling the birds' waters. You want to make your day-to-day tasks as easy and as kind of brainless as possible to solve them, so that either it takes you less time, or if you're working with somebody else, it's easier for them to do and they can get back to whatever task a little quicker. This chicken tractor now lives in this area, so before I actually let the birds out, they're already out in this clip. Before I let them out, I want to just clean up that area, fill up the feeder, fill up the water, make sure it's ready for the birds. I had taken the tarp off part way and let the grass recover and the old manure bake off in the sun. I'm going to knock that down a little bit because the very baby young chicks can get lost in it a little bit. So I'm just going to go in, rough things up a little bit, and get it ready for the birds and get them in there.
While I'm getting the chicks set up, I wanted to point out the sheets that I have on the door here. They're part of my pastured poultry packet. In that, I show you how to set up the brooder, what the chicks should look like if they're warm and comfortable, or if something is wrong. And then I even go through, it's a business solution. What are the startup costs? What do you need to know to get started in pastured poultry? And then what does it cost for you to raise an exact, just one chicken? What's that exact cost? I walk through step by step. I'm not going to give you all the answers, but I show you how to get your own answers so the costs are true to you. You can head over to farmmarketingsolutions.com/store and check that out. And that's it. Back to the show. In the brooder, you want about a half a square foot per chick. I like to give them a little bit more than that if I can, especially with this outside annex area. It gets them used to the outside weather, but in cases of last night where there was downpour and it was crazy weather, I can still bring them inside where it's dry and safe. That's it. That's all I got. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and until next time, I will see you out in the field.